list all my insecurities and I fell asleep halfway through. And I woke up with a sense of clarity. I can never be the one for you. Hey! 'Cause I feel better in my own world. Trying to be perfect tends to wear me out. And I've been wondering when this road ends. Tired of being hopeless, paralyzed with doubt. It's like I've been walking on a tightrope, trying to change my mind, but I'm too far to quit. And you can keep your shiny light, 'cause I'm in love with diamonds. We're flawless as it is. Flawless as it is. Flawless as it is. When you're young, the world might break you down. Fell off a couple times, but I'm better now. I found my smile, but it took a little darkness and silence in the middle of the night. I learned to take my time with healing up my mind and knowing it's alright. Oh, 'cause I feel better in my own world. Trying to be perfect tends to wear me out. And I've been wondering when this road ends. Tired of being hopeless, paralyzed with doubt. It's like I've been walking on a tightrope, trying to change my mind, but I'm too far to quit. And you can keep your shiny light, 'cause I'm in love with diamonds. We're flawless as it is. Flawless as it is. Flawless as it is. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. It's like I've been walking on a tightrope, try to change my mind, but I'm too far to quit. And you can keep your shiny light, 'cause I'm in love with diamonds. We're flawless as it is.
First and foremost.
You've been doing this since you were 21 years old. That's
Yeah, it
been
was-
a
yeah,
long time.
long time.
Is there anything that you wish you knew then that you know now?
That's a good question. I wish I would have known then how much preparation it takes to get ready to do these games and being a professional. But I think any young player would say the same thing about 10 years into their career. I wish when I was a rookie I would have known, but I wish I would have known then. I said, you don't have any idea how much work it takes to be.
The Twin Cities, Minneapolis, is the scene for the Lakers. In a word, dominance. That's how you describe the incredible LeBron James. Once again, digs in to lead his team towards a win as they wind up for action at Target Center. Lakers, Timberwolves. Tip-off coming up next.
I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, we all saw the media frenzy that surrounded Anthony Davis when his plans to leave New Orleans emerged. He said, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard, championships, all that stuff matters the most to me. Between money or legacy, my legacy will win that battle every time. Kevin?
Winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at the Lakers. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, the Timberwolves. They just haven't had the type of record they've wanted.
And I think for Minnesota, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
No, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating to everyone, the players, the coaches, the fans. I mean, there was the idea that they might struggle, but now reality is setting in.
And now the Lakers starting group. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Bradley in at the 1. And for Minnesota, Russell is out there with Beasley. Then there's Towns, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the power forward. Davis. And there it is for him.
Anthony Davis.
Davis has got the opening basket of the game for the Lakers. Well, Chris, as we wind toward the end of the regular season, what do you notice as an analyst that you didn't notice when you were playing?
I think what I didn't notice when I was playing was everything that goes on around the arena. Now, come on, Hall of Fame, athleticism, and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
Kogi inside the three-point line. And the first shot of the night for him missing. From the baseline. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Bradley.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively. He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
And the shot is good. LeBron's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You can't give James a lane to the basket. He's exceptionally quick at attacking on the drive.
And stolen by James. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
Got a piece of it. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Davis. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
And they double up Russell. Hernan Gomez finds Russell. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
Lakers ball. Your Timberwolves. Naz Reid.
James looking around. And LeBron throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Russell against Bradley. Here's Hernan Gomez. That shot is off. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
And it's McGee with the jam.
A specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Bradley against Russell. It's good.
And you can bet they weren't expecting that kind of a flashy move out of him, but that spin worked to perfection.
Here's LeBron. Got that one up quick. James has got 8 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And there's the pass to Hernan Gomez. Dishes it to Beasley. For 3, Kogi. A rebound by the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
And when they kept getting all those gifts, they took advantage. Turnovers don't mean anything unless you turn them into points.
Passes it to Russell. Poked loose and stolen by LeBron. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is.
Two
He
shots.
needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And on the season, only shooting around 73%, so not necessarily where he'd like to be.
Free throw drops for Green.
A championship standard in LA with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both look up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
And both free throws good for Green. Hey, Chris, for some guys, playing in their hometown is a dream. But there's also that added pressure, isn't there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, at least when you play away from home, it's a little more quiet. You don't have to get as many tickets for the game. When I got a chance to play home in Detroit, it was one of the best moments of my life. And I thought to myself, this is a wonderful feeling, but could I have handled it for 15 years of my career? I don't know. That's 30 tickets a game. Oh,
look at him fly!
Get out the way! Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Beasley outside. Pass to Okogie. And he drops it in from the low post. Lakers leading by 16. And here's Bradley from three. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
To the middle, here's Russell. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Reed the pass to Hernan Gomez. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
There's Russell with the 3. No good there. And it's the Lakers the other way. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played. Here's Davis. Again, Los Angeles.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Now, here is Russell. He's coming off a 28-point game against Houston.
But we got to talk about his D2. 4 steals in the game. I mean, a complete all-around effort for him.
That's his first personal foul.
The Timberwolves shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
2.
And he knocks down the first one. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. And so he hits both. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 19-point game.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And the trade for Anthony Davis a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade, confident Davis would resign A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
I've been on a roll where you've been, real protective with my soul where you've been. It's your GPS even on where you've been. Matter of fact, I don't even care where you've been. Bad vibes get over me, out of here with dream make goals like property, collect them like Monopoly, like probably won't come if there's not a beat, and if they try, come stopping me. I show them my discography. I like women and men, work so much, need a you best check my life if I gave you my pen. Even though we gave up the 90% for the win, I've been on a roll.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Culver.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Baseline jumper, and the shot goes down. And Gomez has got his second bucket tonight. Lakers leading by 19 points. Here's Bradley. Here's Davis. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Russell left side. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
Shots good by Green. Minnesota's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out, looking cold from outside. And it's Beasley in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Davis puts it in.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Here's Hernan Gomez, and finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris, over the last 40 years, a steady decline in offensive rebound. Largely due, I'm guessing, to the concern with transition defense, right?
Definitely, and let's give respect to the offensive rebounding that it should have. Whenever you had guys like Rodman, Popeye Jones, guys that used to you'd have nightmares about because they were such great rebounders, Ben Wallace. Well, now it's a little bit different because those guys were playing the 4 position, right? So now at the 4 position, you have to get back on defense because if you're not, guys are shooting threes from Curry land in the 4 position because the game has evolved, and so now it is better to get back in transition than trying to get an extra possession for your team. You still want to attack the glass. You just want to make sure you know who's in the game at that time because now you have guys leaking out, getting a quick shot on that other end.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Bradley. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to Houston. Culver with it. He's picked up by Rondo, Noel, and no good. Excellent D from Howard. Here's Davis on the mark with the 15-footer. Davis has got 12.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
Pass to Reed. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. Great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Okay, time now for an injury report. For an update on Karl-Anthony Towns' injury, let's go over to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. He said that he does have a broken nose. It's definitely a painful injury, but not a worst-case scenario. If he were to miss time right now, it would really hurt this team, especially during the latter stages of the season. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
Yeah, but fortunately we know he's in good hands. You hope to see him back on the court soon.
A three-pointer off the mark. Lakers leading by 21. Here's Kuzma. Here's Davis. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Rondo on the double team. Culver passes to Layman. Johnson outside. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game. Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Noel, guarded by Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Minnesota making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Markieff Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope comes in for Green. First one falls for him. Players have different ways of leading. Some guys, Chris, are loud and fiery. Others let their play do all the talking. What was your approach?
Well, Kevin, it depended on what situation I was in. When I was in Sacramento, I could be the quiet, fiery guy that led through my actions because Vlade was more of a vocal guy, and we had a really good spirited team, so I didn't need to do much besides what we did in practice. In my younger days, when you want to win, you want to get out there, and maybe everyone doesn't have the sense of urgency that you do. You're a little bit more vocal, but I've always believed that the best leaders, no matter how well they communicate or anything else, the best leaders lead by example. And if you're telling everyone what to do and you're not doing it, usually it falls on deaf ears. So go out there and do it by example first, and everybody will follow.
Good advice.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
1:49 left to play in the first. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
That's on Dwight Howard.
And what makes Culver difficult to defend, it starts with the footwork and then the change of pace, and you give him that ability to just rise up and shoot over you.
The Timberwolves have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Culver.
Yet another player from the 2019 draft class who wasn't a top high school recruit. Jarrett Culver, 3-star guy, thin, unrefined, but in that sophomore year of college, boy, did he surprise some folks.
That one misses. And Greg, when you talk about Culver, the one thing he did show in high school and again showed at Texas Tech, the ability to score.
Yeah, and he creates and makes shots against great defenders. Every team in the NBA is looking for that. His jumper, his handle, his ability to move without the ball, already NBA level stuff.
Noel. Another miss by Minnesota.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
1:02 left to play in the first quarter. To the paint, here's Johnson, and Johnson with the stop.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. To the left side wing. Kuzma passes to Morris. Over Johnson. Morris, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Layman. He's covered by Rondo. Culver with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston. Rondo looking over the floor. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Tight defense on him. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Here's Layman. And that one, good. Layman. Here's Rondo. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Rondo's got his second basket of the game. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late-game situations.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Setting the pace early, GA. I like this aggressive mind state. I love this approach so far.
We've got Johnson. He's out there with Karl-Anthony Towns. Culver out there with Layman. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. But he's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." And Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. Culver's shot is off. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. From the wing, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
Always like when Morris pulls up on the defense. I mean, he loves hitting them with this deadly jumper off the dribble.
Now the pass to Towns. To the inside, Johnson, and Johnson with the stop.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Here's Rondo, and there's another one for the Lakers. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Culver. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Kuzma, and another basket for the Lakers.
He excels at scoring from the mid-range. Kuzma is awesome at making use of these spots on the floor.
Passes it to Culver. Outside, Towns. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pulls it up. That one a little long.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Left side, Towns. Good work defensively by Morris. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Towns against Morris. Towns, the pass to Culver. 6 to shoot. No good on the three. Lakers have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Yep, that one goes. Culver's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And it's good off the back rim and in.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
And the Timberwolves call time here. There's always at least one joker on every roster. Who was the funniest guy, Chris, you ever played alongside?
Oh, man, by far is Jay Will. Jay Will, White Chocolate, he was the funniest before the game, after the game, during the game. He would, it'd be a bad call by a ref or something. He'd say something to the ref would laugh and pat him on the butt. I mean, he was, he's a funny guy. He's somewhere right now telling jokes, having somebody laugh and fall out on the floor. It was just his personality, a hard worker, but he definitely was the joker on the court.
Substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Morris. Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. LeBron's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Avery Bradley in for Rajon Rondo. Towns, rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's just superb concentration despite getting hit. James is just excellent at scoring through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, James. And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Oh, and no shortage of speed. I mean, Bradley striking quickly in transition.
To stop the run, McGee with the block, and he gets it back.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Here's Davis. Got it. Good job in the low post. Davis has got 18 points in the game.
well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well. It doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been just uncontainable. 72% kept alive. Towns with the defensive effort for Minnesota. They've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Russell finds Beasley. To the wing right side. Here's Towns. Rebound the Lakers. McGee's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
Shots good by Hernan Gomez. He's got 10.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
You see the confidence. I mean, you can't shake James, even with the defender right in his shirt.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He kicks to Beasley. Pass to Okogie. His three-pointer's off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Here's Davis. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Davis has got 23 points. Minnesota's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Now here's Beasley, guarded closely. Here's Hernan Gomez, and finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Now Beasley, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. For 3, Okogie does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Shoots from the baseline, and LeBron with the basket, the assist by Davis. Davis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Okogie, the pass to Russell, and a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's LeBron, and he converts the layup. LeBron, 23 points in the game.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Inside, here's Okogie. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
That one goes in. LeBron James. 25 points for LeBron.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Bradley against Russell. Pass to Towns. Here's Okogie. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over McGee. That one off the back iron and out.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score. He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Some changes for the Lakers. Howard comes in for JaVale McGee, and it's Green in for Alex Caruso. Bradley on the double team. Here's Russell. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
LeBron, no luck.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Beasley, the pass to Okogie. And the pass to Reed. Russell against Green. On the top of the key. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Trying to get open is Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Down low, here's Hernan Gomez. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Hernan Gomez has got 14 points for the game.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Here's Green, and it falls over the rim and in.
More of a two-guard and a point guard's body. Bradley doing a little playmaking here.
The Timberwolves shooting here about 46% for the game. 1:25 left in the first half. Beasley with a clean look. Offline with his three. LA has gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Fires from the wing. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
Beasley, the pass to Reed. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's LeBron. Here's Howard. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
Outside, Russell. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Reed. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Again, Los Angeles.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Over Russell, and there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Bradley. Davis has got 29.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
Here's Russell. From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Karl, they made a run there at the end. How did that happen?
We didn't do a good job of closing the half. We got to contain them from not making shots. We just got to do a better job.
We'll see if you can do that. Thanks, Karl. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 29 points, 3 assists, and 10 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic. That's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, you live by the 3 and you die by the 3. And today, they're dying. And as cold as they've been behind the arc, they keep firing from deep. What are you doing? I know they got a lot of ground to make up, but they can't continue with this game plan. Not working.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
The Timberwolves shooting in this game, 45%. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Bradley is out there with Green, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. And that one is good. 31 points for Anthony Davis.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Here's Hernan Gomez. The rebound by the Lakers. Outside Bradley. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
The basketball mind of Bradley. He knows precisely when to try to score from this area.
Pass to Towns. Russell with a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
The D is no shot at stopping James when he gets that low in that position. He's too big, too strong in the paint. You got to foul him.
And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Free throw good, LeBron.
For all those people waiting for LeBron to start showing his age, you might not want to start holding your breath. This man's got a lot of time left in this league.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. For Minnesota, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And the basket by Okogie. LA's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Lets it go with a 3. Drops in the tray. 31 points for LeBron.
A rock-solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Here's Beasley. Hernan Gomez trying to break free. And that one is good by Beasley.
Oh, he'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Here's Okogie. And Davis sends it back. The drive by LeBron. And the dunk by James.
You got to be in awe of James, an offensive juggernaut. He's caught fire here tonight.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And Davis sends it back. Here's Bradley. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Russell from long range. That shot, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. 20 feet out. LeBron, no good. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Russell. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Minnesota.
Now that we have a moment, let's take a peek at the teams that are leading the league in blocks. The Lakers, number 1. 5th, the Timberwolves.
And these teams have both hung their hat on their defense, especially in the paint. We're looking at 2 of the premier shot-blocking teams in our league.
And the Lakers call time here.
And clearly, he's in a lot of pain. They call time, and the trainer's going to get a chance to go out and check him over.
Never told, even through the ups and downs, baby. And if baby, only way I double crosses. I just keep spinning, only way to make them nauseous. Leave me alone, mommy, like salsa, we could dip. I'm just trying to see you dance salsa. Whoa. You know, hate on low, but we fly high. You know, talk is cheap, free Wi-Fi. Whoa. Heard they tryna steal away, cut it out. Spicy mommy's on the way. Tell my what she let away, I cut it out. Hey, talk to me nice, show you what the bitty bout. Whoa, pipe down. First we
James Johnson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Culver comes in for Josh Okogie. The Lakers also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Bradley. And Beasley gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Beasley's got his third basket of the night.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Here's McGee. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. Here's Culver trying to get open as Johnson. A nice shot by Culver. Culver's got 7.
I'll tell you, Culver has an array of moves once he gets into the paint.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Now the pass to Beasley. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Rondo. And again, it's the Lakers.
And while that jump shot has been a work in progress throughout his career, Rondo every now and then can get hot.
Outside, Towns. Here's Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 10 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
And the mechanics Kuzma possesses are solid. And that's why his jumper is so consistent.
Russell inside. He's covered by Rondo. McGee with the block. Here's Kuzma. Again, the Lakers.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Russell finds Towns. And here's Culver. A 3-ball. A rebound by the Lakers. McGee's got his 16th rebound on the night. 3-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. That sets off a 5-game tour for him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Being a lottery pick often comes with high expectations, but Russell has shaped into a quality NBA player.
The Timberwolves have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Russell. And so Russell hits them both. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. Green inside the 3-point line. Again, Los Angeles. The Timberwolves shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Here's Kuzma. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Kuzma's got 12 points in the game. Minnesota shooting for the game at 42%. Passes to Culver. To the paint, here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down.
And the Lakers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Making substitutions here.
A moment here to see the stats for Johnson. Since the All-Star break, he's been putting in work, getting around 12 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Makes it off the glass.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
LA has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. They grabbed their own miss. Tries again. Morris with the bucket.
Wow. Morris is a physical guy. Solid at staying active on the boards and gobbling up these rebounds.
To the inside. Reed plays it up and banks it in. Reed's got 6.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Green inside the three-point line. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a 4-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? But he's made it clear, once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
Johnson kicks to Culver. They get it back, and the shot is good from Johnson.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Here's Morris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter. The Timberwolves shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. Pass to Layman. To the middle. Reed gets the bucket.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Los Angeles has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
And that one misses from Layman. Lakers shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. And that one's good. Green.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Pass to Layman. Here's Reed. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Shoots it up. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Morris has got 8. The Timberwolves shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. The pass to Reed. Not going to go that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. It's Kuzma penetrating. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Well, Greg, their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Now, here's Culver. 7 points in the game. Layman gets the bucket.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Green inside the three-point line. Again, Los Angeles.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Reed the pass to Culver. Out to the right wing. Here's Layman. Just 5 to shoot. Off the left rim and out. Morris outside over Johnson. Morris, no good.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Pass to Culver. Noel. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He has 6.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Here's Kuzma. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Layman. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. LA has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. looking to end his cold spell, and Caldwell Pope lays it in. Caldwell Pope's got 8 points.
And Caldwell Pope just blows past defenders with his speed. Just a sensational finisher all around the bucket.
Pass to Reed. Fires the three. Kuzma pulls it in.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Over Johnson. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Culver passes to Reed. To the paint, here's Johnson. Drops in the layup for 2. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Near the three-point line, it's Morris, and the Lakers tack on 2 more. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Johnson. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Timberwolves shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 10 points here in the second half.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
There's 18 seconds left here in the third quarter. Culver with it. He has 7. 6 to shoot. Bucket is good. Culver's got 9 points. Got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. Barring a disaster, it would appear they've got this game in the bag. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. LA's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. They've got Evans, and it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The Timberwolves shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Culver passes to Spellman. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Kicks it to Culver. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Caldwell Pope, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
Caldwell Pope's gotten 6 of his 12 shots to drop, hitting 50% on the night. Inside, and he jams it with authority.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Lets it fly from 18. Again, Los Angeles.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Caruso's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. And there's the pass to Spellman. The shot by Evans, nobody around. And the 3 off target. And Morris has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Goes up the baseline, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 14 points for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Culver, and that one good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Shot from 16, and there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Cook. And that's 12 points for Markieff Morris.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
Noel, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Dwight Howard. Chris, there is that transition from being a player to retirement. It can be a challenge for some. What were the keys that you found in succeeding at that?
Well, first I think is adjusting to the fact you don't have the same schedule. You don't have a physical release that you used to have. You miss the locker room and the camaraderie with all the guys, and so you miss the culture. But secondly, I would say take all the lessons that you learned, and for me this was big, from sports and use them in business. So in business I became a rookie in other areas. I found a Chris Mullin type in business. I found a Latrell Sprewell type, guys that would mentor you, guys that you would play on their team. Humble yourself, get back to it. Get to practice, get to meetings early, stay at practice late, stay at meetings, and be the last one that leaves. And just take the culture of basketball, infuse that athletic personality into the personality of whatever you go into next. And you can use those tenets to have a wonderful retirement and really enjoy it. So for me, it's been awesome. And by the way, I've had twins, and so since retiring, and that'll keep you just as busy as it was you were playing. So you can find ways to keep that same lifestyle.
That's right. And some sound advice, too. Here's Spellman. Drills it from outside. Spellman's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Now, here's Culver. He's covered closely. The Lakers with the rebound. McGee's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Caldwell Pope, he trains the quick shot. Caldwell Pope's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
4 Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And the NBA is seeming to be at the crossroads of sports and fashion and Chris, music. Do you think it's always been this interwoven?
Oh, Kevin, please. You see the outfits they're wearing now? Now I got to be like the fuddy-duddy, the old guy. Oh, my goodness. Guys are basically coming into the game like, did you turn on the lights before you got dressed in your closet? I mean, I know it's fashion. I'm not speaking about any one guy, but wow. I'm telling you, they're taking fashion to another level. And even though I joke about it, it's always fun anticipating what type of outfit I'm going to see guys walk in. Especially, I mean, come on. I love their games, and then I look and I say, wow. They have to be confident on the court because they wore that to the game. They're confident in life all around.
Overall, right.
Yeah.
Jared Dudley. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Culver. Here's Spellman. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Howard, good.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Excellent D that time there from McGee. LA has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Cook, good.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Listen, we talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! On my shoulders, tell me what you see. 'Cause I am a giant. We'll be breaking borders underneath our feet. I am the giant.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. We see the shift toward players on competing teams becoming friends. How does that compare to when you played, Chris?
It's a little bit different. The players that I admired the most, I wouldn't be friendly with on purpose. We were in the same position. A guy like KG, one of my favorite players ever. We're close now. But during when we played, it was either me or him.
Really?
It was both of us. I didn't want to hang around with him when I'm trying to beat him in the summer. But, you got guys like the Banana Boat crew and LeBron and Wade. They're good friends anyway. Melo and LeBron came in 1 and 2, and they had that relationship. So I think relationships are always great. Really, it's just about can you turn the friendship off when you cross the line? I know that Banana Boat crew can, and I know others can as well. And that's all you want. As much as you're friends off the court, I want you to dislike each other on the court through your friendship, just like a big brother, little brother type of thing. So I don't think it's a problem.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Shot on the wing, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Caruso's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to Vanderbilt. Down low, and easy 2 points on the layup.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Dudley's shot is good.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Yeah, D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
Spellman the pass to Culver. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And for me, guys, this is an area that Culver should utilize more often, showing off that incredible feel with the jumper.
The pass to Cook. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that one's good, Caruso.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Timeout called the Lakers. Chris, what's your definition of most valuable player?
LeBron, Michael Jordan. Okay, let me. Okay, the best player in the league. That's my definition. Who makes players better? Who brings the fans into the game? There's only one type of player that's an MVP, and there's only about 6 guys in a year that can be MVP. But if you're talking about guys that help you, let's say, are the best on a contract or getting the most bang for their buck, you got to look at guys like a Siakam. He's just making over $2 million this season, still playing on that rookie contract, and those are the guys that are on their way up. So you can always find young talent playing for maybe less than what they should be getting at that time, but the most valuable player continues to be the top 6 players in the league, period.
Passes to Culver. Launches a 3. The rebound by Cook.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And the Lakers get it back.
Now, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
Evan's shot is good.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easy it makes it for him to get to the cup.
A 3 from Bradley. It's not going to go for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Evans right side. This one for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. getting it done. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Well, at this stage of his career, Howard knows what shots to take. I mean, he's a smart offensive player.
And here's Culver. Spellman, marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league. He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
To the inside. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Los Angeles has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's Howard. Nails it from the high post. Howard's got 10 points in just the second half.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
To the middle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
The defense was way too soft. Somebody get out there and get tough.
Now Culver. It's stolen. Here's Caruso. Shoots. And there's another one for the Lakers. Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Spellman. Now here's Evans. He's guarded by Howard. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
Says it seems like some teams have been in rebuild mode for a long time. Is there a point at which the league should step in and maybe, I don't know, take over or give them guidance?
You know, I really do. And not because it's necessarily the fault of the team, because, it's tough to win a championship. But to be a perennial bottom dweller, basement dweller, it's not good for the fans. And fans like myself, every year comes the first game, we think, hey, we could win a championship, we could do it. But, our thought process is not based in knowledge. It's just based in our hope and will for the team. So you definitely want to keep teams straight. You want to keep them honest. And I think the league could find a way to step in but not step on the toes of ownership.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Count that one. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Culver dishes to Evans. He kicks it to Culver. The three. The Lakers with the rebound. And there's another turnover by the Lakers. Minnesota ball. The Lakers making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Chris, the other day, Adam Silver has been talking about how the All-Star game, that system, is not working. He's been proactive in considering alternatives. What do you think?
Well, I love what he's done already. Let's think about the All-Star game in 2019. Letting guys pick their players like old school on the park. I mean, that adds a little bit of ego, and that's what you want because we want competition. We want guys that like each other, don't like each other, that are playing against each other, that we're in the finals against each other. We want all that competition, all that mental game that goes into it. And so I love the fact that he's outspoken, that he's definitely ahead of the problem. But I think he did a great job by letting players pick their teammates because that already causes a little in-team drama that we'll see play out on the floor with how hard guys are playing.
The Timberwolves shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Bradley. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
He doesn't need an invitation. Bradley's going to pull up and pull the trigger anytime the shot's there for him.
To the paint. A nice shot by Culver. Culver's got 12 points here in the second half.
Assist from
Los Angeles has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Offensive rebound. Here's Dudley. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Davis.
When his defense gave them the spark they needed, protecting the rim with purpose. They were afraid to bring the ball inside against the big fella.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they played for one another out there. No signs of selfishness, just a total team effort.
Timeout. It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're up. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. And here is Los Angeles now. And again, the Lakers, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Morris with the bucket.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Spellman laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Here is Cook. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who scored the ball. You know, the ball movement was great. Everybody was rebounding and talking. So when we play like that, it's fun to watch. You know, and everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotions. That's all we asked. That's all Coach asked for, and we did that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.